Detroit Lions, and it's all up next.
It's a city home to one of the most Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That pushes him back. Third down coming up. Williams from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Taken at the 2. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. First down throw from Goff. Offense getting set to start things off again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running it with David Montgomery. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Goff. Wright reels it in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions trying to make some noise before halftime. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Goff. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's Goff. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Montgomery. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has enough room to gain about 4. We've arrived at halftime here, and in the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. Goff on first and 10. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be third and just a yard. Now Goff. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up first and 10. Throwing is Goff. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and get that first down anyway.
Into the hands of Gibbs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go.
And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. Be an artist that could create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He fires one deep down the middle. That's cut at the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Greg Reynolds to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Escapes the sack. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like... It's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Goff to the air now. Flush out now to his left. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Chicago getting set to take the field now. 1st down throw by Williams. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Bears trail by 15. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. To throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 1st down, Williams. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Looking for a target. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here he is to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. So the Lions giving it another go, trying for two once more.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st and 10 from the 41. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. He sends this one to the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Throwing this back in the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So it's one for the win column for the Lions. See this in every sport, Brock. You come in as a big favorite. You want to make a statement, right? Get a convincing victory, and they were able to achieve that one here.
Yeah, especially at home. It just means a little bit more when you protect your own turf in any sport, but especially in the NFL, where you get about 8 or 9 of these, maybe more if you get home playoff games. Playing this way, they set themselves up for future playoff opportunities.